Despite what people may think, these PVC drive shafts are actually pretty strong. What's up, people? Oh man. Ooh, lights up too. Got shoes matching the wheels. All right, we're here at PTS Fab once again, looking at the El Camino. Smells funky in here. That's
no, it doesn't. You're a liar.
Got bars and things. Despite what people may think, these PVC drive shafts are actually pretty strong.
Yeah, they're pretty rough. They can handle quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Measurement we actually need you here for is the placement of this bar.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be where we're putting the seat.
Is that in line with the back or what?
Know height, door bar, back bars, all the other good stuff.
Everything else based off of it. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, here's our hand-catted blueprints.
This is like kind of expanded beyond what our original intentions were. Slightly.
Double frame rail.
Yeah.
Stock motor.
Oh yeah, that too, huh? I guess we're at fault for that too. Just pistons and rods.
See, there's a start.
Yeah. No, that's what we already expected. But, well, I don't know. I was going to do that because we thought we had a Gen 3. And so I was like, all right, let's use that one to build right away. But now that we have Gen 4 internals, I mean, might as well just put it in there first. I'll build it on the side though. Yeah, the heads didn't look bad, but those...
I've seen some guys spend some serious coin on like a top end.
Yeah.
And then stuff it on a stock bottom end, and I'm like, oh my God,
that's basically what we're doing. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Maybe we'll put the pistons and rods in there first. I don't know. We'll see. We don't give the El Camino as much attention as we probably should. Tanya is not happy about that. We're looking at, so they've been doing a boatload of planning, trying to figure out what they want to do, because some of the things that we've been talking about on this is, originally we were doing, what, 25-1? That was the original plan?
The original plan was like 25.5.
Was it 25.5?
Like, oh, let's see if we can make it as light as possible, but
it's not going to get light enough to be a 25-1, so 25.3 is the next weight range.
Yeah, I mean, we were probably going to be okay with, like, we wouldn't have been officially okay with weight, but we were like, well, let's just do that cage anyway because it's close enough, and we felt safe enough to where it'd be okay, but technically it wouldn't be light enough to do that. So then we changed our minds, and then we started talking about wanting to, you know, try to keep the back bars, you know, as hidden as possible, or you know, at least not come through the window.
Yeah, well, that was technically the one reason why we switched over to 25-1.
Okay.
It's because those bars aren't necessarily required.
Ah,
you can
gotcha.
do anything you want behind the main hoop in a 25-1.
Oh, okay.
The problem with the 25-1 stuff is those have to be tube chassis.
Okay.
So like we don't get to use your factory stuff.
Okay.
So that makes things a little more.
Which we wanted to retain the factory frame rail for classes that we want to be able to run, like True Street classes and stuff like that. Sure. So, but you guys found an added bonus, I guess, in going the next level beyond that, and being able to actually not only just hide the bars along this, like, you know, body line here and still coming back, but this little pocket back here kind of created the possibility of keeping the whole rear section of the cage under the bed of the truck, or of the El Camino. I don't know, they consider these trucks. We'll be able to do truck class, but I don't know what you guys consider it. But. So yeah, that's where we landed on what cage they're doing. It's a significantly larger amount of work, and I guess we're at the point right now where they're trying to figure out where certain bars have to go so that they can continue on, but they need to be able to base that off of the primary driver, which is going to be her. So, I mean, I'm still going to drive it some, you know, when we want it to go as fast as possible. But yeah, so you guys can see here, they've already been hard at work. Originally, I think we showed this in a previous video where they went over the welds. A lot of the factory welds were absolute garbage, and so they went over a lot of them, and then also notching the frame so that we can use the tire that we want. So I mean, you can see kind of the amount of room that we've got here now. This used to be significantly closer to the tire. So notched that, went over a whole bunch of the shitty factory welds, did the solid body mounts, and then all of the rest that you see there has been what's recently done. So, and is that all the bars that are going on the bottom, or are there even more on the bottom to go? Oh no.
So this one here is the one we need the driver here for. This is the number 9 bar, which is your seat bar. Has to go under the driver's seat, right?
What's that got to be in line with?
Under the
as far as
spine
body
of the
goes.
seat, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
So we need to know where she sits to be able to put that under the seat, and then that'll tell us where we're splitting this bar.
Oh, okay. Oh, just to go across. Oh, okay. Same as that one over there.
That's basically it for the floor.
And then that one there will also be here.
Okay.
Here as well.
Oh yeah, I see that one over there.
Yeah.
So that guy right there. So now that bar being dependent on the spine of the driver, how does it work with the rules as far as having multiple drivers? Do we have to put?
It just needs to be
in that area.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
there's actually a lot of grace in cages, gray area.
Yeah.
They give you a decent amount of space where you have to be close enough, you know, for variables.
Yeah. So it won't technically be illegal if I'm in there and I'm like 3 inches back or something.
Not at
Okay.
all, no.
Yeah.
The bars that do require those types of placements, we make sure they're 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
But the ones that they have a window of, we've got to make sure that it's good for both
We
of you.
try to meet it right in the middle so you can air on either side.
How
that
much
makes
farther
sense.
forward does she
I think it's about 3 inches.
3 inches.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh, is that a lot?
Yeah, I mean, it
Shit.
can be.
That's almost the full length of a slider.
Yeah, I mean, if we,
I sit all the way forward.
yeah, you sit all the way forward, and well, I sit back to where the seat is all the way up against the cage in the truck. I don't know how much further back the slider would go, but yeah, it's probably about 2.5, 3 inches off the bar when she's sitting in there versus
That's definitely
mine.
considerable.
So,
Yeah, so then that would definitely we want to make sure that we're within where we need to be for both of you.
so like, you know,
We'll probably make it
1.5 inches
a
basically
little bit more
between that range.
specific for her.
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be driving
We
it
wanna make sure that when
significantly
you get
less.
in it, it's not completely off.
Yeah.
And it's a complete shit show.
I mean, if she had her way, I wouldn't be in it at all. But
Sure.
tough shit.
Maybe once a year.
Once a year.
On your birthday.
Get the fuck out of here.
Special days.
Yeah. Okay.
Anniversary.
No, what I'm gonna do is here's how that's gonna go. I'm gonna say, hey, let's go racing. And when you're like, I don't really feel like racing, or I don't want to go to that, I'll be like,
When have I
no,
ever
no, no,
said
no.
that?
I'm going racing.
I don't
You're
like-
driving it, or I'm driving. But that car is going. That car is going racing.
Sometimes I don't like watching because the
Yeah.
wait times.
Oh yeah. No, I'd imagine every time we say, hey, do you want to go racing in your car? It's gonna be, yep, let's go.
Yeah.
Or you've already made plans and we're good to
I
go.
think I make more plans than you most of the time. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
This
that's
one,
true.
This one.
Yeah. I like it when you do that. By the way, we need to schedule some races. So, all right, well, cool. So then we'll get the car back down on there and get her in there and figure out where she's comfortable sitting. So I don't know. It might be. Goddamn, yeah, that's all out. They had this weird little nook back here, right? Because
It was basically
this whole pocket.
Yeah, it was basically
That's the
floorboard
flange line.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
way back.
So it's this little like weird little pan and pocket, and there was nothing back there. I don't
No,
I don't
it's
know
basically
like
the same stamping
what
as the
it's for.
Malibus.
Okay.
They used when they have the stamp at the manufacturer.
yeah
They just take the floor from the Malibu and put the El Camino on top of it.
yeah okay
So as far
Just
as
cut it out, rolled the floor up for a flange, and
Yeah.
we're gonna cut a
Oh,
piece
yeah.
of sheet metal. That was the Viper glasses.
mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
that's actually the template for this.
Oh okay
For
okay.
that underside.
Gotcha.
And then it'll just be a piece of probably
Oh, yeah.
20 gauge.
I wonder if I can overlay some glasses in the video on that right there. But yeah, so that little pocket. So all the cage for the rear is all just going to be within that area.
There'll be most of the bars. We're doing the another main hoop that comes back.
Horizontal
And then lays flat.
Oh, okay.
And then the bars will do that. That will be up against here.
Yeah.
And then since the El Camino the cab has that room behind it,
Mhm.
that gives us a ton of
Yeah,
space. for
because in
bars
that
to
area
go.
you can. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
then we don't have to go really through the back side of the cab at all.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, we were hoping to just not go through the glass, and now we're at a point where you guys are just not going to go through the back part at all.
yeah. No,
If we have to go through any at all, it'll be in the
Just
very
be-
front.
Yeah.
And we're gonna taco it, so you
Just
still won't
notch.
see a bar. It'll just be a little
Yeah.
clean.
Yep.
But I don't think
That'd be
think
awesome.
That'll happen. I think
Yeah.
we'll be able to get everything underneath it.
That'd be super cool. Yeah, so from the outside, I mean, say we had like some tinted windows in there. I mean, from the outside, you couldn't even tell
No.
there was some gnarly cage in it.
Nope, not at all.
That'd be awesome. Streetcar-ish.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
So.
Yeah, because then we're gonna get rid of this, and then.
Oh, I can rid of the
there's
tow
gonna
bar.
be-
Oh man.
No,
I'm
check
just
it
kidding.
out, check it out,
Oh,
check it
okay,
out.
okay.
So
You know that's not required to stay.
this
in there.
one, this one will have supports. Then we'll have the bar here for your coilovers and the anti-roll bar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we're gonna do an X.
Oh,
And
okay.
then a bar straight across,
Oh, nice.
and then we'll do the star in between it, and then we'll make it to where we can just. Because technically, for like the small trailers and stuff, you only need the 1 inch.
Oh yeah, yeah, a little tiny
Well, we'll
guy.
just build the parachute mount into that,
Oh, nice.
so you can just swap them out.
Oh yeah.
Because that, I don't like that.
No, that is terrible.
That's a hunk of weight.
So it would be where it's either the trailer or the chute. So we would pull the chute out and just slap trailer hitch in there. Nice. That'll be good. Because she wants to do drag week.
But yeah, you should be able to have a full retaining bed.
That's awesome. And we're gonna try to put as little stuff in there as possible. And we're gonna put the fuel system in there because I don't know. I just like having the way the truck is. Being able to have access to all that, super easy. You don't have to get under there and drop a tank or anything like that if you need to clean something out or changing filters, which hopefully we won't have to do that as much. Depends. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with fuel, I guess. If we're going to stay with the 85, then it'll need an intercooler. But what I'd like to do is do the same thing as we're doing with the truck. She's shaking her head no. Let's see how it pans out first, though.
What, the dual fuel?
Dual tanks, yeah. If we do 2 small tanks in there, because think about the mileage we can go on, 8 gallons of pump gas. We can make that do a decent amount of range, and then if the bed is clear of, not a bunch of random shit and bars and everything, we could put tons of fuel cells back there. I mean, ideally, we'd get through this without needing a trailer, if there's enough bed.
Kind of where I was going.
Yeah.
Next.
So if maybe worst case scenario, like one of those little baskets on the back or something for tires, and then fuel and everything and tools go in the bed.
Or build like a painter's rack.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, or put a little pit bike on the back of
Do
it.
they have like the campers that go in these?
Oh, I don't know. Do they really?
They have camper shells.
They do have camper shell tops. And they have the ones that actually go up and balloon out, so you have more room back
Oh,
there.
yeah, I've never seen. I've never looked. I've never had to.
Yep, they do.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
we gotta find one. You gotta be
That'll be harder than
Chucking-
finding
Yeah.
the Camino in the
chucking
first place.
15
Yeah, I know, right?
locks in the camper shell.
Yeah.
That'd be rad.
Alright, so there's no bolts or anything holding it, but that's my first guess as to where it would be for you.
Okay.
So if you want to try and climb in there and not die.
Oh yeah, we don't really know where the hell. What are we gonna base it off? Just the pedal?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Everything else will come after that. I've got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh God, your legs are so short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's tiny.
God, it's hard to tell, right?
Well, I mean, think about it, and your worst case scenario is going to be you need to floor it. You need to be comfortable flooring it. So with that pedal all the way to the floor,
Yeah.
not with your tippy toe. Like, how do you feel comfortable? Okay.
Does the seat hit the bottom of your legs enough, or does it need to rock back more?
I mean,
Yeah,
my
like-
legs are, my legs are.
If you completely lean back, like you were in the car.
Yeah, because you're gonna be strapped.
Yeah, so the butt of that needs to go forward.
No,
Pull the 2x4 out from under.
Wait.
Just lean forward real quick. Yeah.
Watch your fingers.
And then now push the whole thing forward.
And then height-wise, you still look good, huh? You feel a little low?
A little low.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll have to go up from
Okay,
there.
but
how's
that angle?
The angle's kind of weird for me. I don't know.
I feel like
I feel
Well,
like
you used
I'm
to in the
laying back.
in the truck we sit very upright.
upright.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, we can put the 2x4 back in there.
I was curious how she would like it though, because she's only had to ever been in the truck.
Yeah.
But remember how we had the shifter carts? How
Yeah.
those were leaned very far back because when we get
I'm
hard on the
not-
brakes, it need to like kind of keep you in.
Yeah.
So
I
kind of
prefer sitting straight.
Sure.
yeah, I kind of do
What
too.
about
And the
now?
harnesses keep you in, so you have
Now
that
is
confidence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tons of room behind there for bars.
Dude.
Yeah.
We can have a circus back there.
Yeah, I mean, now I feel better.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then we'll keep it at that.
So
now,
back of seat, it would be center line of the floor brace.
Yep. And that, as far as legs, that feels good.
I think I'm fine right now.
And you feel like you see high enough over the dash. That's about the highest point of the dash. This one doesn't really kick up.
Yeah.
Which we saved
No,
all the
well,
pieces of
I mean,
the
I don't-
factory one, so they're...
Of that. Oh, I forgot it had that little like console thing in there.
So I didn't cut any wires. Everything is disconnected at a disconnect point. I didn't know what you were trying to save and reuse, or
I
if
don't
you're
know.
starting from scratch.
I think I assumed we were gonna start from scratch,
But there's
okay,
shit there for you to go through if you need it.
okay.
Like none of the body harness or anything like that was cut, so
Yeah, I don't know how those dashes gonna go. I didn't look at the fiberglass dashes to see how they're shaped, like if they go up off of here and then forward, or if it's just basically straight out from this. Because I mean, I don't know that we're gonna put a dash back in, but I don't know if it's gonna be shaped like that thing.
No, it'll be like the Malibus. I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they come
kinda
up from this line?
They kind of have an upward
Yeah.
bump.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
no, I mean, is it though?
compared-
Like,
compared to the top of the car, there's plenty of room to go
Yeah,
up.
I feel a
Yeah.
little low.
Yeah, I would say you are.
yeah,
Like we could easily go up another 2 or 3 inches.
yeah. And there's gonna be people in the video right now talking about like, oh, you want the driver's seat to be as low as possible. Look, we're willing to sacrifice some, like if it benefits us to be on the floor, like really, really low, we're willing to sacrifice whatever performance gains we could get from that, like weight being lower, to have comfort and confidence.
See, you can like
Yeah,
raise yourself.
because confidence is a
How
huge
high?
thing.
How high would I need to go?
Yeah,
Probably like right there.
right there.
Hold on a second. Let me just turn this one up on end. Or do we have another 4x4 so it doesn't
yeah.
roll?
Yeah, we could probably do that.
You got the door.
Can't hold myself.
It's right there.
Sorry. That little spaghetti arms are like,
Golly, you make it look like it's a 4-door.
Literally. Like you can put a bench back there.
Yeah,
can't see.
yeah,
oh wow.
yeah. A lot of room back there.
I mean, I don't know. I feel more comfortable when I'm like.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, we definitely want.
Because so like what some people like the angle for is to make it feel like you're held in the seat because it like holds your legs in there. But when we're strapped in, that confidence is gained just by being strapped the fuck down.
That's why my first question was, is the bottom of the seat
Yeah.
touching
Yeah.
your legs or not?
When we were doing like shifter carts and stuff, you have to have that angle because you're not strapped in. Like that's when you get hard on the brakes, you don't want to slip forward.
Up more. There you go. Alright, and then if you want to put that one under the front, I'm not going to reach in between your legs.
Let me get in there.
Don't want to get punched today.
That feels
better?
a lot better.
A lot better?
Better?
Nice.
Yeah, then that's what we're going. Yeah, I mean, Kirky's pretty much put you on the floor.
Yeah, and you look like a normal driver in there.
Yeah, that looks much better. You're at least within eyesight of the rearview mirror now.
Yeah.
You
And
know-
how high up are the bars
Oh, they'll be
on the
up.
top going to be? Okay.
Is there going to be a headliner or anything?
I don't think there needs to be.
No.
So that's just going to be based on necessity.
So if
the
there's
class
no
says,
headliner, it'll be touching all the way up.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you look at how tucked that cage is,
Mhm.
it'll
Oh yeah,
be
can't
the
see it from
same.
outside.
We'll be going for the same amount of tuck.
Yeah.
All the way up where you can't fit anything between it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and this one has a headliner in it too.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I was asking, is it getting one or not?
Yeah, yeah. I guess I need to figure that out and make sure that there's no class that we want to do, which I don't think there is, that would require it. Yeah.
It's just the 3 major components: dash, carpet, seats.
Yeah. Yeah. Dash, carpet, seats.
So yeah, if it's not required. I mean, if you want one, it would go in before we
Sure.
put everything
Yeah,
back
because it ain't
together.
coming out.
No. Yeah, because this one here,
Yeah.
it had to be
You know
in
what?
before
Worst
we
case
did this.
scenario. What I wonder if I've seen some people get away with this is considering it interior. Like if they didn't have carpet or they didn't want to use the factory carpet, they literally just got some felt and some like interior glue.
Spray.
Yeah, and just sprayed it down and like literally formed. I mean, it looked like the floor of the car, just with
Like
a layer of
also-
felt
like
on it.
the model felting you
Yeah,
did,
dude,
like
like
in the
thin.
seats and carpet?
Yeah, like you could rip it by hand.
Okay.
So, I mean, if for some reason, but I think Nick's right. I don't think we need a headliner at all.
Yeah, that just means we can tuck it further away from you. I like
Yeah.
having as much room between the driver and the bars as possible.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that I had in my mind was, you know, how much further up am I going to be? I'm not a crazy amount taller when it comes from
Seat height.
seat position. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? While you're there, I need to get
Oh yeah.
shoulder height and elbow height. Forward and follow this pillar so you won't really see it from outside.
Oh, sweet.
And then from there, it'll go across the car.
Yeah.
Same thing on the other side. And then from the top up there is where it'll come down into the cubby in the back and then hit the bars underneath and then that under frame. So it's all tied together.
So is it going to be a lot like that picture that you sent me, where it had like 2 bars going back above the frame and then like zigzags between those 2 bars? Is it
No,
gonna be
not
like
on
that
this
or no?
one. No.
Yes.
Oh.
Not all the way to the back of the car.
Oh, not all the way to the back of the car. No, to the back plate that is in the car.
Yours.
You will have
Yours are
zigzags.
technically going to be right here. So this bar here and this one to the back suspension.
This is laid out as the car. This is the
That
plate that's
one-
in the car. That's the previous shock mounts.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a horizontal main hoop that we'll be putting in.
Okay.
This
And
is
then
the
those
2
are
center
the
motors.
ones that will have the zigzags.
Wait, where's the seating position on this one? Right,
Right up
that
here.
bar right
That's
there?
that bar.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
So if you're looking straight down at the top of the
Oh,
car,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Weird.
that'd be rad.
And then once we get a trans and motor mocked up, we'll know where that bar goes.
Almost done, right?
A couple more bars. What is there, like 15, 16 up there left? Yeah, that's the list of bars that
Yeah.
have to go in.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. You guys are crazy.
A little bit.
Crazy good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet.
No, me too. I'm stoked.
It just sucks because like it'll all be hidden.
I know.
You don't
yeah.
see,
Whatever
you don't
you
see
see.
any
Yeah.
of that.
But now, so at what point are we going to get to where you can't take the body off anymore? Like before you get to that point.
Oh.
Okay. But like, are you guys are going to do more bars on the bottom before
Yes.
you put it back on?
Yeah, there's a few more bars on the bottom
Yeah.
before
We're
we start
basically, we've got to do everything underneath pretty much.
Okay.
There'll be like some of the support bars that come down from the main hoop and stuff like that that goes
Yeah.
through from cab to the bottom.
Mhm.
Those we'll obviously have to do once the cab is on. We'll only get
like 4 or 6 inches
Mhm.
of
Only get
separation.
that
Just
much
enough for us to get a
separation.
torch and an eyeball in.
Oh, jeez.
and
Yeah.
then once the door bars go in, it's over.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
it ain't coming back up.
Yeah, the door bars and once you put in the funny car hoop insert in the back, you can't separate it anymore.
So I assume you guys are going to take pictures already anyway, but take some video too, so then I can give an update on that. If we're not able to come here before you
Oh,
guys
sure.
get to that point, but
Sure.
if you get to that point where it's like, all right, from like after we do this next thing, you can't
Point
take
of
the
no
body off
return.
anymore. Like, just let me know. I'll come by if
Sure.
there's time for me to come by.
Sure.
Because that'd be cool. And like you said, it's all going to be hidden, so I want people to be able to see it.
Yeah.
And the coolness. So,
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. 'Cause hopefully, you can just look at it in the staging lanes. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
I know.
tasteful. It's got some nice wheels.
It's going to be the
Walk by
fanciest
it,
shit you can't see that I've ever
see
had.
a couple glimmers of the roll cage from
Yeah.
inside the car.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Just wanted to give a quick update on the El Camino because it's been a long time, but we are starting to focus more and more on it. We got a rear end for it. We got a couple other things for it, so we'll start making videos as we work on those. But really, everything is kind of focused on the cage right now. So, yeah, I mean, full steam ahead on that. So hopefully we get some good progress here soon, and we'll start showing the bottom of it when it's all completely done before the body goes back on it, and you really won't see that stuff again. So yeah, excited to show the rest of that because it's going to be a really crazy cage. I mean, I've never seen one like it based on what we're talking about. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out and show everybody. So anyway, usual like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and hit the join button, which is a recently added thing where we're doing some extra content. There'll be some extra videos and some live sessions that we do that'll only be available to the people that join the channel. Really low dollar amounts for these things. We're not trying to make a crazy amount of money off of it or anything. You get a couple of bonuses too. You get to have a little logo in chat. There's some emotes that you get to use in chat as well. So as we start doing more live sessions, those things are going to be kind of more relevant. So we will see you on the next one.